I don't know how should I say this, but they're this dumb fucks whom I wish we can do something about. Again, welcome virtual inhabitants to Virtualism IN, powered by the internet, presented to you by the World Wide Web. And as usual, I have the boys by my side. We have our dumb Jock. How are you doing, Jock?
I'm doing good. How are you, Baka Meow?
Yeah, that's it. And so, moving
Huh?
on.
What about me? Am I not here?
Oh, yes, I forgot about this sassy lost child. So, are you lost? Do you need help?
Ah, I don't need my daddy. I am the daddy.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, as you all know, we announced about Mitch. He's our new host. Welcome to this useless, yet we all do it just for fun. And this has been going on for a lot of time. To the podcast. Yes, thank you. I don't know what I just said. So how are you feeling, Mitch? Are you feeling useless enough to be on this podcast?
Well, I was useless before. Now I feel more useless. You know, it's just the power of this podcast.
Yes. Welcome to Virtualism IN or Virtualization IN.
Virtualization IN.
Yes, where we make you trash so that you don't have to get trashed by other people. We will make you trash. We will let people tell you trash so that you don't get other people to trash you in a harsh way. We were like,
You are already trash.
no, we will be like, oh, you know, you are trash. Like in the sweetest way possible so that doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
So how has this very sweet life of yours been so far? For me, it gave me diabetes.
hmm For me, I was sick in bed, sadly.
Oof.
Makes sense. After all, you moo too much.
Oi.
Did not
Cold
get
and
enough
I-
milk.
Yes, drink milk.
Ah.
Get
Yes.
some milk.
Oh.
What about you, Mitch? Did you spend your time very fruitfully, or was there some cat disturbing you every day every time in a day?
I spend my life using BlockBerry.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
It's the new phone in the market, don't you know?
What?
BlockBerry. It's a shitty meme, guys. It's a shitty meme.
Yes.
You wouldn't know. But anyway, yes, I was busy with work. I called a stupid cat in between, when I was bored.
Yes.
Yes. That's how we do it.
And I hope that he was not stupid, but you are saying it is stupid.
Yeah, debatable.
Okay. So moving on, we have been literally looking by a lot of news in the VTuber community going on, and looking at that, there have been like so many new VTuber debuts, and we're like literally counting them. Like, oh my god, there have been so many, and like that was such a surprise for us that there are so many new debuts. But then came with the other VTubers, the present ones, with new outfits, like Nisanji EN's Lazulite, the first generation got their new outfits, which is quite amazing if you look at them. Pobu and Elida and then Finana got their new cool outfits, which are like super, super cute. And also, like, we had our fair share of sad news going with them, like some people graduating, some probable applications shutting down, which made VTubing a lot easier. I think we literally had talked about this, right? We talked about the application VCats shutting down.
Yeah.
It's not really that I think big to affect the community, because there have been a huge influx of live 2D characters. I think that's in my opinion. What's your point of view towards it?
I think Live 2D is less taxing for the system, whereas 3D takes up a lot of spaces and memory, right? Most of the people can't even stream game while having their 3D avatar. And also, I think most of them, before the Vroid update came, I think many of them switched to like Blender custom models or something. Then once the
Blender customs model.
I've seen a few VTubers from the overseas community do that. Then afterwards, when the Vroid update came, everyone like updated their models and stuff. It's
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, it's like how a lot of people are getting their 2.0 model suddenly. Is
yeah,
it like that?
yeah, like that. Yes.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Mitch?
For me, I don't really care about the app. I don't care if it closes. The problem with that app
Oof.
is they are forcing
Yes.
the people that are using it to like leave the avatar. They're like, you can't take
Wait,
them with
seriously?
you. It's our
Yeah.
copyrighted stuff. Just make another ones.
Wow.
And they are going to delete the avatars themselves, as the app will
Bruh.
not be available for. They will be prohibited to post, distribute, or sell. You can't even sell the images or any video content using the avatar.
So it's like if you ever made a channel with that avatar, you can't have that
Yeah.
channel anymore.
They would probably copyright you
Okay.
of the social media and stuff. They have announced it themselves,
Oh
so
my goodness.
let's see what happens. That's why I said I don't really care.
Bruh.
Mhm.
It's quite funny to say it that way. It's like if suddenly Vroid decides to like come in and they're like, let's yeet this whole community out, like start copyrighting VTubers. Imagine how
then-
many VTubers will lose if Vroid suddenly
Hmm.
comes in to take
But
out
that's the
VTubers.
fun
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
right? Vikatsu is like this proprietary software where the avatars are used by Vikatsu itself. We cannot use Vroid to do VTubing. We make characters on Vroid, then we use another apps such as VC and stuff.
So it's like they gave us the
Yeah,
ready-made
like
character,
we
right?
make this
Yeah.
character and then we have to use the same
Mhm.
app to VTube. That is why
Mhm,
Vikatsu has
Okay,
like
that makes
the
sense.
licensing.
So I mean, if you look at it that way, then it's probably makes sense because obviously there are a bunch of VTubers too. Like for me, I have seen like bunch of Indian VTubers using default VROID models, and they are like creating content. Some of them even using like anime VROID models, like 02. Somebody uses like My Hero Academia, and I'm like, dude, do you even know what's like legal terms and copyright,
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
works? Like, so in that way, like they haven't even connected with the rest of the community. So
And
I don't
that
know.
might happen. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
Vroid would come out saying, okay, this is our texture, this is our
Mhm.
design. You cannot use this on your model. We just gave it to you as a reference.
Imagine if suddenly comes in Vroid, and Vroid suddenly comes in and they're like, okay, we are heading out, and the only two big players left in the game is like Blender and then
Unity.
there is Live 2D. No,
Right.
Unity. I
Right,
won't say
Unity.
Unity because people use Vroid to export
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
Unity.
And the Blender as well. You make the character in Blender and
But
then you
some
export it
people
to Unity.
model it from scratch on Blender,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we can count Blender as one. So Blender and Live 2D, these two are the only market left
And plus they
for
are
the
like
VTubers to do.
quite hard to use as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why most of the people have high rigging prices, high drawing prices. Like whenever some people comes in and they see some 2D model in the VTubing community, they ask me or the person who is owning the live 2D model, and they're like, why does it charge so much? Why is
Yeah.
it so high priced? And I'm like, because there are so many layers that the rigger has to sit down and rig each and every single one of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they have to
Yeah,
move
yeah.
a certain way.
Hmm.
The
It's
X and
quite hard.
Y's and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jock, you also tried a little bit of live 2D. How was the experience?
Oh boy, it was hard. Like for example, if it's a hand, every finger and also the tip and the mid and the ending part, everything you have to like separate it and move.
It makes sense because in that way, if we look at it, most people don't even care to ask. Like some people actually ask me, right? That, oh, so why does it cost that much? Some people come in and they're like, oh, I realize that this is how it shouldn't be done. Thank you for telling me. Some people just learn it from others. Like, oh, now I understand how I should act. Then there comes some weird set of people who doesn't even care. Okay, they're like just doing what they want. They just are like, I don't know how should I say this, but they're this dumb fucks whom I wish we can do something about because they're just super annoying. And yeah, that's today's episode, having rumbling over the whole IN VTuber community. That's such a bad title. But anyways, we have some fair criticisms against the whole scene, because we have seen a lot of stuff. Yep, we do see a lot of stuff every day, every now and then, and we complain it in ourselves, being like, oh yeah, these two guys are ranting so much about the community. What are they? What are they? Who are they?
Yeah.
They're
What
just
are
some
we?
random dudes just waking up the next day and being like, oh, you know what? I choose violence today.
We gonna make a lot of people angry,
Yay!
Angie,
and I don't
Angie.
care.
Like, I remember Mitch had some quite like criticisms that he sent me, and I was like, bro, that's like so accurate. How did you notice them? How did you phrase them so well?
It's not about phrasing. It's like you see it every time. Like when I turn on YouTube, I know because I see it's just the same people doing the same stuff. I just want everyone to be together. It's like, come on, collab with each other, play.
Mhm.
Let's just say you don't like a game,
Hmm.
but you have to force yourself to play that game if you want to play with that other person.
Mhm.
You can't just sit at one place and be like, okay, I'll just wait for some other person to come to me and we'll play the same game. No, you'll have to be quite different. You have to step out of your comfort zone if you want to meet other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that also explains the things that I see on Twitter. Every day I wake up and I'm like, oh, VTubers, drop your PNG. VTubers,
Oh yeah.
reply to this tweet if you want to have friends with me. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
The funniest thing is that I have less VTuber friends. Retweet this so I can add you. Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I don't know you.
I don't know.
At least do something that I when I look at you, be like, oh, I want to be with this person. I want to play with this person. I want to
And I
talk to
think
this person.
Some people actually follow others by looking at the character model. So I'm like, oh, this character model looks good. This is
Yeah,
not.
Maybe the
yeah.
guy is good as well.
That's
It's like you-
that's a better way to say it.
Yeah, it's like they look at your character and judge you by how good the character is. If you're like using a shitty character, you automatically become a shitty person.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. That just
like, oh,
takes the whole outcome of the
Yeah, they're
VTubing
like,
rel-
okay, this guy has less subscribers. I won't be talking to this guy. I won't be even looking at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Even though he's
like don't you think that takes the whole concept of VTubing away? Like, why
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it made? It was made to not people judge you by your skin color, your
Yeah.
appearance, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
YouTubing was literally made so that people that were insecure about how they look or how they even sound, they could just hop on in the internet and be like, yeah, I'm going to talk to a lot of people. I'm going to make friends.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. But now it's like, okay, you're using the default model. Oh my God, you have less creativity. I can't be with this person now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a random person. Remember, I'm a VTuber, and you will
I'm a
regret.
Yeah. I'm a VTuber. I could do anything.
You will
No one
regret
knows who
this.
I am.
And then there's these people who are like, VTubers are cringe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
VTubers are
Oh.
cringe. Why you
Oh,
sound like
this
this?
is like, this is like super dumb, bro. This is super dumb. Like, I remember JoqniX once sent me a hate tweet. I remember you sent it to me in 2020, and I was like,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who are these people? How much time do they
Yeah,
have?
like I was like, they literally put on a whole thread when I think a lot of graduations were happening,
Mm-hmm.
and we all were like thinking, what the fuck is going on? Jock sent me this whole thread of VTubers graduating. I was like,
Bro.
interesting. Okay, anyway, because I know
Mm.
that it's the season. Corporate's gonna have auditions. It's the season of graduation.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever the
Mm.
corporate has auditions, you're gonna see graduations. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Maybe the next day Nissanji says that we are opening auditions again, and suddenly out of nowhere, research
You might
member or a
see-
Worms project member just graduates. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not-
Yeah.
Naming any one of them individually, because no one has done it ever from Worms or researchers, just for giving an example. But who knows?
Mhm.
We can
Yeah.
never predict.
Yes.
Maybe we would see one of ours there.
No,
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day I can see Jock as the new Nijisan GEN. Being
What
a
are those
cow
weird
VTuber.
boys that they released?
Oh yeah, Luxium.
Yes,
Looks
yes.
Yeah,
The new
Luxium
GEN
2.0.
boys.
We would
Dude.
see JoqniX debuting as that weird character.
Oh
We're like, who the
my
fuck
God.
is this?
It's like, speak of the cow.
Yeah, and he,
Like walks,
he starts
walk.
moving.
Wow.
We're like, I know this guy.
Muchiba.
Know who this.
I'm like, what is the meme? Who was the guy in the meme who looks at a paper and be like, oh, I know this guy.
Yeah, it's Leonardo.
Oh my God.
He looks at the TV and we're like, oh, I know this.
I know
You
this,
We
I
are
know this.
waiting for this debut. We're like, oh, who is this guy? This is so suspense.
Yeah, and
then
we
he
were like,
comes in.
we were like that,
Oh,
like the
hiyo
story.
mo.
We were like the Eminem story. Where like we went to sleep not watching the debut stream because we didn't believe that JoqniX is gonna debut. Then later he did debut.
Yeah, JoqniX suddenly stops
JoqniX
streaming.
suddenly stops
And then we
streaming.
see,
Yeah.
oh, Niji Sanji's new
Yeah,
look
he
scene
disappears.
2.0.
Suddenly, all of JoqniX's friends gets a DM. They're like, "Oh, Baka, I am a corporate now." Like, no,
Fuck
no,
you guys, fuck
no,
you.
Jock changes. He changes with the fame. He's like, "Hey, yo, homies, I'm a corporate. Shut the fuck up." My man
Yeah,
gets a
I'm one of
vibe
the
out
boys
him.
now.
Yeah, I'm one of the boys now.
The boys.
Yeah, look how long I am. I have the whole body
look
now.
Look at my long schlong.
Look, I can move. I am not a PNG VTuber now.
I can move.
I can move my arms.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's still not a PNG now. He got
Yes.
his new model. Congratulations on
yeah.
your new model.
Yes. It was made by Soul Gun.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we saw the making on his
Yeah,
YouTube
we saw
channel.
him making it. That posted on YouTube. So
Yes.
if you guys don't know who we're talking about, we are talking about Soul Upswords, who is another Indian VTuber, and he made JoqniX's model.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you want to meet that kind of people, triggers artists, we have a Discord server called Virtualism IN. Be sure to join it. The link in the description.
Mhm. Yes.
Hmm.
Join
And
us in
also,
virtualization.
Yes.
In the end, remember to stay away from some sussy people in the Discord because we never know. We can't literally check everyone who joins our
Yeah.
community because there have been quite a drama going on here and there. People leaving, people joining, people literally, being such a weird
Baka
sussy
dum dum.
baka
Yeah.
that we are like,
Yeah.
what's the fuck is going on?
Yeah, at least tell us what's happening. It's
Yeah, like some people
what-
come
what-
in, and they were like, oh, you know what, I'm feeling super down. I'm like, yeah, that's what this community is for. If you wish, I can be your ears, I can listen to you. And then they're like, no, I've been super down, man. I
I'm
can't,
down.
I
Bye
can't."
bye.
Bye bye. Yeah. They have fixed timings to appear. We literally count our clocks. Like, oh, this guy's gonna appear at 2. Okay, pop up. Ping. Then the next, oh, it's 3 a.m. Next guy's gonna pop up. Like, he pops up. Like, oh, okay, now it's 4 a.m. Nobody's gonna pop up. Okay, let's good night, guys, good night. Like, Mitch, good night, Joe, good night, DDSC, good night. So I went to sleep, and I'm like, nice. Today was a useless day as usual.
Yes. Like, we cannot help you if you don't talk to us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we're the mods. Like, if you have a problem in the community, and it's a community, it's the Virtualism IN community, you'll talk to us. Tell us what's happening. Maybe we will be quite helpful.
Yes.
Yep. It's funny, right? How people don't even realize that we have this community, and they were like, "Oh my god, I literally can't do it anymore." And they graduate. They're like, "I have no one. I have no one to
Yeah.
literally care for me." Like, dude, we literally
Like-
invited you at your first day. What the fuck? You
Yes.
left yourself. You're not active. You don't even care about it. What the fuck are we can do?
Literally have to tag a person, be like, please help me.
Nah,
In
like
this thing.
the best thing we did this week is like
Mhm.
we reached out to some individual VTubers who were having a problem, and we reached out to them. You're like, oh, if you wish, if you have something that you feel like it's a burden to you, we can help you. Because sometimes some people doesn't need advice; they need ear to listen to their distress and just
Yes.
like throw it out. They're
Mhm.
like every time this is a thing, like if you go to a person who says or you think that he is a little bit down, don't just start a blabbering advice like, you know what, you should do this, or no, I think you should do this. Sometimes ask him, do you want me to listen, or do you want me to actually provide you an advice?
Mhm.
Or
Hmm.
otherwise it just gets super awkward.
Yeah.
Or like that guy's like, you know what, I'm better off without you.
Like,
Yeah.
nah, leave me be.
That's
But
true.
we are
So I think you have JoqniX. You have met more people like that than us. What was your experience when you like met them? Like, I hope you met a lot of people,
Yes.
even in the IN community, even in the overseas community, and probably a few of the JP community too.
So yeah, whenever I talk to them, I understood how when it comes to VTubing and streaming career, sometimes it doesn't go successful. Maybe it fails, and the thing about growth and numbers and everything. Most of them were worried about stuff like that, and a few of them were worried about like something which I had, which will be like the moment when you end stream, you start to miss your community, your fans, your listeners, and you even if you're sick or even if you don't want to stream, you'll be like, oh wait, I don't have any friends. I only have them. I need a stream, and I need to be with them and stuff, something like that. But yeah, it was an experience to learn and know about what they felt with this journey they're going through and everything. And I think most of them have like grown up or like moved on from that block they had that time when they talked to me, and they are now doing well and like doing their best not to fall into that block again. Yeah.
I think that makes sense, because if you see, there are some people who are unable to move out of it. Like, we how many people have we made literally active? Me, Mitch, and JoqniX, we three of us have literally revived the Virtualism Discord server, because
Yes.
the thing was that there were conversations going on, but it was only with the artists and riggers, and some people joining in, they were like, hi, hello, and the other people were like busy in work, busy in streaming. They, in their free time, they used to have like YouTube videos on their list to watch. They had songs listening to. But then me and Mitch decided to sit in the virtualism VC, and we're like, okay, so if nobody comes in the VC because they don't have a reason to, so what if we sit there and have a chit chat? May they come and join to check up on what's going on, and
Yeah.
then we can just include them to the convo, because sometimes if there's no network, we just need to force it in order to make a natural one.
Yeah.
Like the stream of water, if it continues to flow from the same place of land, then the land also cuts down from that place and makes a slide or somewhat of a something to let the water flow down. So
yeah,
Yeah.
like a proper stream of water.
yeah. Even if it doesn't get any space, it moves from the left, it goes from the right. Just like it has to flow. Same goes for the community. If you don't move, you cannot just stay there. You'll
Yeah.
have to move.
Yes.
It's either this community or somewhere else. But make
Yeah.
sure you're in one. Make sure you ask for help. Make sure you give help.
Yes.
Because even though you are not the one who is necessary to provide help,
Yeah.
but when you are in a community, when you are in a place which literally means keeping your stuff or keeping your works or keeping your word in the public, people are bound to react to it. So I would prefer you guys to be a lot nicer to other people who are around you in this community. Like, we have a lot of people who just come here for their self promotion and stuff. I don't blame them. I don't say them that they're bad or anything, but in the end, I just feel, what if they connected more? How much more they could achieve?
Yeah. Maybe instead of posting it, maybe come talk to us. Tell us that you want us to, promote your streams on this podcast. We will do it.
Yeah.
It's just helping you out. You don't have to be like sneaky peeky, like, what are you playing, CSGO?
More like if somebody just pops in, like we can just include them to the convo, as I said, and be
Yeah.
like, and we can be like, oh, so what more you have done? Also, how are you today? And like that. So it's like making them more comfortable out there.
Yeah, we
So
met so many
Hmm.
new VTubers,
yeah,
Yes.
most of them from Twitch. So I can't really relate to them, but it's good talking to them. It's
Mhm.
good to listen to
no,
their voice. It's like, okay, there are people that are streaming on Twitch.
Mhm.
Quite rare in India.
yeah. We found so many people. We met so many new people. We made new friends, and it's like a like amazing thing. Like this idea was actually not mine. To sit in virtualism, it was Mitch's idea, and I was like, because I myself was a little bit uncomfortable to sit in a VC alone. I needed someone to be with me. Like, what am
Yes.
I gonna do in a VC alone? Just sit there and vibe to like 50 cents? I'm like, nah.
Mhm.
So I just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna vibe to Nickelback, but that also didn't work. So like, okay, look at this photograph back when my server was active. And then I called Mitch. I was like, hey bro, wanna sit in VC? And I was like, which VC? And like, yeah, your DM VC. So he told me, nah, let's sit in your server. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Since
that's why you
then,
can
yeah.
see me alone in in the
Yeah,
general
yeah,
chat.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And like we sit there all night
Yes.
and like literally vibe. And we literally want like VTubers to come in. Like
Yeah.
we have made so many new roles for people of the other community. We have received so many new VTubers. VTubers from Pakistan. We have received VTubers from Bangladesh. Received
Mhm.
Indonesian VTubers, Malaysian ones. We have received Indian VTubers as usual. That's our main major focus. We have received overseas VTubers too. We have made
Yes.
so many new roles. And again, if you guys wish to join in, we got beautiful roles and beautiful people who you can sit with, get your creative ideas. So it's more like a social platform
Yes.
for you guys to talk with people who actually want to do something creative. And with the help of them, I mean, not indirectly their help, but by talking to them, you can get your ideas of how you want to build your channel, how you wish to make your content better. Because the more and more new VTubers, new corporations debut in this industry, the more the bar of content creation gets set high up, high up, high up. At the end, it's so high up that no person, certain individual can acquire that level. And if somebody does, they have my respects. Like it's like uh Hololive's
Yeah.
goodwill or Hololive's popularity or production quality.
Mhm.
We, as a single independent individual Indian VTuber, try to copy that out of the blue just at the first day of our debut. And if we are not that rich, we can't do that because it has a lot of technology. It needs money and it needs equipment, it needs space, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You can't just you can't just hop in and be like, you know what, I'm gonna be Code Miko. You need
Yeah.
proper stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, it was so hard when I first started. I was like, what should I use? I DM'd so many people about that. Like, what are you using? How do you even I asked the person how to make assets.
Mhm.
It's the first day I ever downloaded Vroid. I was like, I want to do this. I love it. That's how I started.
Remember
Mhm.
how we met, Mitch, by the way?
Oh yeah.
How did you
I was,
met?
yeah, like me, I think me and Jock, we were in a VC on my phone, and we like talking about dumb stuff, like how you doing, how are you, and weird stuff. I was randomly scrolling through YouTube, and then Jock left. He was like, okay, good night, I need to sleep. Like, yeah, okay, good, good. I was listening to Spotify, and I was searching to Indian VTubers, and okay, let's see. And then I found this person, a fox. I was like, who is this guy? And I was like, let's see what he's doing. Like, what he's doing? Checked his YouTube, his saw Minecraft, and I was interested because that's the game I was streaming at that point of time.
Mhm.
And I saw him without any word. Didn't speak anything. My man silently just speedran the whole Minecraft.
Yeah, I was building a tree house back then. I was like, oh, I need wood. I need wood. It's gonna be night. chopping. And back then I did not really read the chat because I was like new to YouTube. I never had time. I just used to play the game like I used to. Like, yeah, I'm gonna complete this game. That's what I'm here to do. So when I saw his chat, it was like the next day. Like, who is this guy? And then messaged me, and then he also left a comment. So that's why I found his channel. Then he invited me to his Discord. That's how I found you guys.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I have a Discord server, and then he DM'd me. Okay, he DM'd
Yeah, I
me.
directly DM'd him.
He
I was like,
directly
"Fuck it."
DM'd me, and I was like, I was not this outspoken back then, so I was like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, I DM'd him about if he wanted to make like a 3D model.
Yeah, you were like, no, you didn't DM me like that. You were like, oh,
Oh no,
so
yeah, I
invite
used the
me-
general chat.
yeah, you were like, invite me to the server. I'm like, who are you? I was like, Mitch,
yeah,
Senpai,
it's with
Senpai.
Senpai.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Because I use dinosaur as my tag
Mm-hmm.
on Discord, so that's why a lot of people don't know who I am. I
Yeah.
DM'd him saying, "Hey, give me your link." I was like, "Oh, who's this?" I was like, "Mitch Senpai," and I think I sent him a screenshot of my channel with this guy. Oh, it's you. Yeah, we were talking in English a lot back then. So yeah, that's how we met. I DM'd him saying I wanted to join your server. I sent him my screenshot, like, "Hey, this is Mitch Senpai," and that's how I think I entered the virtualism. I got to know a lot of people. The first person was Meow, and then the second I think was Joq itself, because he was like, "Nya hello." I was like, "Nya hello," because I love that
Yeah.
woman.
In the general
Mhm.
chat. you both are literally elite fans, right?
Elite.
Elite.
Yes. Oh, elite Miko,
Elite.
number one elite.
Yes.
No cap.
No cap.
Your cap.
Yeah, then I saw Meow's channel. I was like, why is he using this weird photo?
Yeah,
didn't
because
know
I
back
did
then,
have a model back then. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I think I did have a
No, you had that weird thing.
no.
You were using that Discord interactive thing. I was like, what is
Oh.
this? What is this?
Wait,
You were
no.
using that female as well.
No. I wasn't using a Discord interactive. I already
I don't know, what were
debuted
you
when I met
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah. I was using a PNG because my PC wasn't able to handle the PRP live and also the game at the same time. So I was like, why not use normal PNG? And yeah, you came in. And I was like, I think
I came in. I was like, do you want me to help you with your 3D model?
Yes. He was like,
Because I wanted to like get a hands on making other people's avatar.
Mhm.
And
asking
then
for
we
his
are like in the
assets.
VC for like how much? Like we started from
Like 3 to
started
4
at 7.
hours.
We started at
Yeah.
7, right? Like 7 p.m. IST. And then
No,
I think
it
code
was
came in.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Code
Then
came
code
in the
came
first
in,
day.
Sonara code. Code came in the first day, and that was the first time I talked with both Mitch and
Mhm.
Code. They both came in. Okay?
Yeah.
And yeah. Code came in. I was like, oh, do you want to have a collab? That was the first ever collab with Code. We had no more room in hell. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that weird game.
Yeah.
He was playing that weird game as well. Like he was streaming a game while I was making Meow's avatar.
Yeah, I was no, and I was playing Ghost Runner. Remember, I was raging super
yeah. It was jumping here and there and dying. That's it.
Ghost Runner.
hard.
It was fun.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
we
fun.
met.
That reminds me of back in the day we had so many less VTubers that we are able to count them, and now it's like every day we see a
Yeah.
new VTuber pop up. Isn't that like super exciting? But also that means that we won't be able to have
Talk with all of them.
I think talk with all of them, and then also not have proper people that make and have a happy community-ish thing, because the more the community grows, the more small groups of YouTubers starts appearing.
Yeah, but at least groups are fine.
Yeah,
Like, let's say there
I mean
are
if they're
a
not
group of
toxic,
5
it's
people.
fine.
Yeah, toxic people get removed. I
Yes.
think
I don't think they do, because in the end of the day, if a guy is not outspoken for themselves, like there are
Yeah.
people.
No, that's
who
why
don't
we are
come.
here. If you can't really force yourself to do it, you can talk
Mhm.
to us. We have the powers. We
Hmm.
have the people. That's
That's
quite
why-
easy for us.
That's why I always wanted people to join our Discord server, because more of a podcast Discord server, it's in the end a community server
Yes.
too. So if something happens,
Mm-hmm.
there will be people who will be doing justice to the person who is in suffering
It's
due
the
to the
victim.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and then there
Yeah.
are other people who will help you to cope up with the situation that you are in right now.
Yeah, you don't have to force yourself to
Hmm.
be with a person that you don't
Mhm.
like.
Yeah, like recently there are people, dumb people, who just jump into other people's text and chats. They are like, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do this." They don't even know what the context is. And then there are some people who ask for advices, like real life advices from people who are much younger than them. And
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, I mean, I shouldn't be the one commenting on you, both of you in between, but in the end, there is a thing called real life experience. Some people have a protective bubble that needs to be
Mhm.
popped up. Some people have anxiety to its collapse. I'm like, no, just don't have it. Just do it.
Well, that's also the negative point of VTubing, where you don't really know what you are behind the character.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Like, we don't know what his age is. We have to just assume based on
Yeah.
his voice.
Yeah.
So that's like a loophole where we can't really judge a person on how he's going to react to certain things. We might think that, okay, he's mature enough to know what this is
Mm.
about, and then behind the character is just like a small infant. You'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, he got hurt by that thing. Now what we're gonna do?
Mhm.
It's funny. It's super funny because you just can't speak up. Like, I would say that if you are wanting to be with a streamer and you want to vent, prefer to take your time in order to trust somebody.
Mhm.
When you are like literally trusting them down bad, you are happy to share them, know about them in a way that it doesn't hurt you back, it doesn't come back at you, because these are some things that I don't think any VTuber podcast or any VTuber would ever say and talk about, because after all, VTubing in the end is an entertainment industry and people don't want IRL issues here. But then there are people who are literally there who are suffering from this IRL issues. I have been suffering for them with like I have been suffering with them too, not only in VTubing industry but in IRL too. So I feel like there need to be people who talk about this.
Yeah, yeah. And also, there will be, I think there will be people who like merges both IRL and their streamer online personality together. Like there should be like a borderline or like a division line, right? You have to separate your IRL life and you separate your online life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do get split personality out of it, which is quite bad because they think that, oh, this guy is more successful. I have made other person successful, and I myself haven't been what I wanted to or what I wished to. And that's kind of sad because in the end, you are the person who gave it life. Your voice has been used.
Mm-hmm.
And like as we all literally know that there are other people who have bigger personalities than themselves, and we even know that they are IRL streamer. Okay, we know that they are IRL streamers. So
Mhm.
people first get to know their VTuber forms because they are like, oh, this guy's a VTuber, and then they realize that, oh, this is a IRL streamer too, IRL content creator too, and then when they realize that they have IRL content creation too, then creates a stir in the community. They are like, oh no, you can't show your face in the VTubing community. That's not allowed. VTubers are tend to hide this face. People don't understand why they hide their faces, why VTubers do this, why our VTubers exist. And then when a other person tries to say it, they mix them up with toxic people or probably gatekeepers. They're like, oh, so you are a gatekeeper, not
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
exactly getting him a chance to speak.
Yeah.
Gatekeeping can be good at some point, can be bad at some point.
Yeah,
Yes.
it needs
like
to be implemented, I think.
It's like having two personalities talk to the same kind of people. It's really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, let's just say, if JoqniX was this, JoqniX is this soft cute character, and let's say you meet him in IRL, or if he had like an IRL account, there he's like talking like me and stuff. It's gonna confuse a lot of people. It's gonna like force the negativity of the people out. It's like, why are you not talking like the way your VTuber character does?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the main point. That's the problem a lot of people have. It's like, why are you not the same way as your character?
Yeah.
Why can't you just be that way? Why can't you just grow an ear and a tail? Like, it doesn't happen. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me,
yeah,
IRL is
people have
way
such
different.
people have such a wild wild
Yeah.
dreams.
Dreams and
Like,
expectations.
I'm an entertainer. I'm not your father.
And
Don't-
also we are not your friends. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
people say that, oh, what? You are here because of me, because of
Yeah.
us. I'm like, dude, I understand.
giving
thank
you
for
views,
I'm
bruh.
like, thank you for your support, but that doesn't mean we are friends. You can't just give your
Yeah.
credit card account details to literally your friend because he's your friend, right?
Yeah, let's say you're streaming and then a person comes in saying, okay, I don't like you streaming with that other person that you just collabed with.
Ah.
It's like, no, dude, go fuck yourself. I do what I do. If you don't want to watch it, go away.
No, like, you need to surround yourself with people who actually have these ideas. Like, if I give a certain example, if you literally take your time and sit with people who are successful in their life, like probably an entrepreneur, a manager, a business entity who is actually known for multiple businesses, a person who is a creative artist, a person who is super poetic, a person who knows singing. Imagine if you sync with all these multiple talented people. They can help you to know how you need to groom yourself, how you wish to take your life to be there.
And the other person can criticize you on your faults.
Yeah.
Yes.
The person that you can trust, we're like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing and he's not sugarcoating it. He's not like the other person that keeps telling me, okay, you're doing good. You should be like that. You shouldn't be like that. It's just, okay, you are doing this wrong. You should change this. This is the type of people that we want.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, isn't
That
it
is what's
funny
gonna
how
help you.
VTubers are very, very like protective towards like VTubers who are like the innocents, they're like super protective. I was discussing this with Mitch. I was like, dude, in the end, like, okay, maybe we shouldn't be this harsh, okay? Maybe they are protected. Yeah, we're happy, okay? That you guys are taking your time to protect a person, you guys caring for him. But in the end, there is a thing called overdoing it. Because he is in a protective bubble and he comes out suddenly. He pops up from the bubble and he's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to make new friends. He decides to speak with a guy. Because of his innocence, he decides to think that this guy is also good. That guy, being a manipulator, manipulates this guy who is innocent and uses him for his own good. Like, maybe asks money from him, maybe forces him to do something that he doesn't like, or other stuff like that, which is probably, I don't think, should be in a relationship or in a friendship. And there have been a lot of cases that's been popping up recently on Twitter with VTubers, because all of this problem comes from one root, which is favoritism.
Favoritism, yeah. Also, what do you call it? Overprotectiveness or like
Yes.
fangirling? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people think that, okay, I watched this person for like 2 hours. Now I know how this person is and how I should act towards him. Like, no, dude, you're acting a certain way towards the person. It's like, it's the same thing happens IRL. The person's gonna think, okay, everyone is like that guy on chat. He's gonna be super sweet. He's gonna be super nice to me. And you just go talk to that other person. He's like, oh, what the fuck is this? Why is that guy so rude? Why can't he just be like the people in my chat?
I think some things actually know it. Some people actually get to know it. Some people understand, but then there are some poor souls who doesn't. Okay, and this is for them. Remember, I know this might sound harsh because obviously it's entertainment. You wish to come here and have fun. You wish to be here and watch people like play maybe gachas. You wish to come here and maybe look at anime characters sing. But in the end, this is also an industry run by humans, and yeah, humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and humans can be quite the thing.
Mhm.
Not everyone is the same, boys.
Yes.
A lot of hyenas in human skin.
Mm-hmm.
They will eat you, and
We
you wouldn't
build,
even know.
we destroy, we
Yeah.
eat, we cook,
We dominate.
we do everything. So never think that everything is good. The yin and yang.
Yes. The yin and yang. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you always have to stay out of that bubble. You want to know what's outside of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just sit in one place, be like, okay, this is how the world is. This is how everything is gonna be.
No, it's like a better way, if I can provide an example of it, is you are in a car and you crash into like the ocean, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the car has limited air in it, so it starts like leaking out. The air starts leaking out, and then you realize that the car that you thought would protect you with airbags when it comes to a crash is also not effective when you are in a more dire situation than a car crash. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So there are some times when the bubble is necessary, and there is some time when you need to leave the bubble, because not every time that your friend are your good friends. Sometimes the thing that you adore the most can kill you too.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a kitchen knife right now next to your table, and the next thing you know, you slip down, you flip your hand over the kitchen knife, and it just comes and falls on your hand and gives you a cut. Who knows? Anything can happen. Haven't you seen Die Hard, or what was the name of the movie? Last Destination, probably.
Final destination.
Final
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what can happen in the future? So it's better to prevent rather than provide a cure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think not only me, but a lot of people have experienced this too. Probably, I think the main reason why I have Mitch here, because when he came in, like in a VC, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were having a convo, basically on some VTubers, and we're like, oh, you know what? These people are good. I used to watch them, and they're like, yeah, I know. And then we talked about a lot of stuff, and then suddenly we ended up about human psychology, which is quite a weird subject to talk on a Discord VC. I don't know why. And he came up with some good criticisms regarding the IN community, because to this point, we have been having such a happy vibe, and we're like, oh, you know what, we are promoting the Indian VTubing community. And sometimes let me say the truth, sometimes I regret promoting the Indian VTubing community, because sometimes I feel like there are people, okay, who are ruining it. There are people who are doing it wrong, but in the end, it reminds also me that, am I doing it for them? I'm doing it for other people who are actually interested. So if you're growing a farm, you can't literally, make all the house flies or normal flies that comes around, moving around all the dirtiness. Or if you have animals there, they literally process and shit on the barn, and the flies just move around on the shit, and you can't just get those flies and insects away from the barn or your farm. So if there's a positive side, there's also a little bit small amount of negatives. So I just wish that these small amount of negatives don't take over the whole community.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Mitch gave me a lot of good criticisms back then. So when I said him about all these things, that, you know what, these are some problems and these are some things that I want you to acknowledge. These are some quite good stuff, and these are some bad stuff. He came up with some good criticism, saying me, he's like, throwing me back every time. I was like, you know what, these are the things that I wish to. These are the things that I feel like are wrong. These are like, I shouldn't do it. These are like, I should do it, and other stuff. So, yeah, Mitch, would you like to talk about those right now?
Yeah, why not? So the main problem about the so-called community that we have is it's not really a community anymore, or it never was. A lot of people think that VTuber thing is like this away thing. It's the YouTube, Twitch, and then we are VTubers. That's what our community is. But a lot of people forget that the YouTube community is the same as the VTube community. It's the same people watching you guys. So it's like saying, let's just say, when people say they want to make a community, it's like, okay, I want my subscribers and me playing together, being on a server. That's what a community is for them. So they're like, okay, but they always seem to forget that the subscribers they are talking about are also subscribers of other people. So you cannot really share a lot of people. It's the same community. It's like my community is the same as yours. It's just one person is not there. That's me. It's just your server. It's my server. It's the same freaking people. It's the same freaking people on your chat. Same freaking people on their chat. That's the main problem about the VTuber community in India. It's like they think this whole thing is just them and their viewers. They don't really care about what other person is doing or other VTuber is doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what I was talking the other day. I was like, until and unless we all come together and play together and get to know each other, there's no way this community is gonna go ahead. It's gonna fall. It's like, I don't really, like, even if I talk to a lot of people, like back then when we started sitting on Virtualism Discord, no one was there. Now at least there are 10 people, 15 people sometimes on the VC.
Yeah.
And that's just like 5% of the people in the group, Discord server. Like, where are the other people? What are they doing?
Where are the other VTubers? Yeah, not only people.
Yeah, like, who is this community for, and what are we doing here? How would I know who you are if you don't come talk to me? That's the reason I sit on the VC. We're like, okay, some other person might come here. We will have a chat, and then you get used to just sitting there talking to a person, vibing. It's quite easy after you do it once. It's like, okay, this becomes a necessity. Like, I and Meow talk to each other now way too much, and it becomes like a necessity for us. It has become a necessity where we want to talk to each other every day. We want to talk what we did the whole day, how we can improve the next day.
Yeah, even sometimes we have this weird thing going on where like just probably making up memes on the VC, and we just be like, you know what, let's put this in a video. We decide on how we can edit our videos and stuff like that. Like, proper thing, right? When you sit with the artist, you will know what art is. You can't sit with the artist and be like, hey, you know what, I want to know how jazz sounds like.
Unless you go talk to a person that likes jazz, you can't. It's like you talking to me that I like rap. You're like, hey, have you listened to jazz? You know what this is? That like, shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Eminem making classic blue.
Yeah. So that's what the community is doing wrong. It's like, it's the same bubble thing where they think everything revolves around them.
Yeah, some people even have left. Some people are like, you know what, I don't care. Some people just were like, oh, I support the Indian VTubers, and then they left and they just went to like English VTubers. They went to Filipino VTubers. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. You're connecting.
That's super fine.
That's super fine. But in the end, I just request you this one thing. Please don't make favoritism and try to help this community grow, because maybe your a little percent of help can make other upcoming VTubers super lucky enough, and they can probably have a better community, a better group of people that will accept them. For now, whenever there is a debut, there are who gets tagged in that debut for promotion. When people wants to tag someone for promotion, it's either me, either Virtualism, either Joq, or either Mitch, or either DDSG who gets tagged. Oh, you know what? We are having our debut. Like sometimes Sakura also gets tagged out. Virtual Sakura gets tagged out that, we are having this debut as under Virtual Sakura, under Virtualism IN. And this is the thing, right? We made a whole hashtag for people to tweet on so that we can keep a track on you guys, and we can provide all of you guys a platform where you can have artists, because it was super hard to find Indian artists for VTubers. It was super hard for find Indian riggers, not even only Indian riggers. Let's leave the word Indian aside. Proper riggers, proper artists, proper people who knows about content creation, who knows about other stuff. people who know stuff like live 2D, people who know about Vroid, because some people just come in, they're like, oh, you know what, this is a VTuber avatar, I want to do it, and they don't even know how to do it. So we have all of these people here. They can help you if you wish to, if you let them, if you come in, if you once ask. I request like all the people who are introverts, just do it. Speak up. This is the right time. Come out of your introvertness, and either you can talk to me if you wish to. I am there for you. I'm there for you. Like, talk to me. You can say, well, how should I do it? How should I be like that? And I'll just invite you to the VC. I'll help you to speak up slowly. Come to the VC. We are there all the time at night after like probably 9 or 10, because we literally get our work, our day-to-day lives, and come in at night and just sit around.
Yeah.
You might be young, but I am old as fuck.
You might be.
Yeah. So that's the fun part about debuts as well. Like, we made this community so other people might come to know about, okay, this guy is gonna start his career. Maybe we should help him a little bit. And that is why a lot of people use Twitter before they even debut. It's like, okay, pre-debut guy, please support me by following this one. So once they get like around 200, 300 followers, they decide, okay, now I can debut. At least I will get 300 subs from my Twitter account itself. That's what a lot of people use Twitter for when it comes to the VTubing community. It's like, okay, more people on Twitter before I debut on YouTube, the more subscribers I will have.
Yeah, and sometimes some people also forget about their YouTube password, and they're like pre-debut for 5 years.
Yeah. I've been waiting for some VTubers to debut like 1 year ago.
Remember Callie's lines on her single Red? Stop tweeting and start creating.
No,
Callie
I don't.
Callie had a rap.
Yes.
Where she said like, stop tweeting and start creating, and all the pre-debuts are literally fucked up. They were like, oh no, how can you say it, Callie? No. Like,
bro,
shut the fuck
there are
up.
so many VTubers with the name pre-debut since 2 years. I was like, oh, when
Yeah.
are you
I
gonna
mean,
debut?
if you don't have a model, it's understandable.
Yeah,
People
they
who
have
already have a
everything.
model, already have a setup, already have a microphone, internet.
Bro, they have a lore.
Everything.
They freaking have a
Everything.
lore. Even we don't have it.
Yeah, even.
And we're debuting.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I have one.
There are people that have low character, everything they want to do, but
Stop
they were
firing
like,
shots at
nah.
me.
This is not the right time because the stars are underlined. Maybe once it's Capricorn Day, I might stream.
Some people are like, अबे आज का राशिफल क्या है? आज है पंडित ने बोला है रे आज को नहीं करना, कल को पंडित से ये टाइम लेके आएगा हमें, कल को सही है.
Stop wasting your time and just enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Like there are when like last year when I started, Joq and Meow have been in this community for way too long. Like there weren't even riggers in our country. I don't think there are any riggers in our country.
I think there are some people, but they are in Live 2D server. So I dropped a message in Live 2D's Hindi chat. I was like, if there are any riggers or artists from India regarding VTubing and they're interested in the VTubing community, you can hop in and DM me. I'll have this the server for just VTubers and also fans who wants to connect and talk with others, and I'll invite you there. But a few people invited and like DM'd me. A few people DM'd me and I invited them. And I still think there are more.
Yeah.
So we literally need to reach out to them, because in the end, I think even the artists and also Live 2D riggers, because in the end, Live 2D was used for first it is used for games and live wallpapers. So there are Live 2D artists ready, but not for VTubers yet.
Yeah.
Like that's why we made this community. We made the Discord server so we could meet people like this, and you could get help from them as well.
Yeah.
Like we had to invite people from other countries to help us. Like, okay, can you make us a character? Even give us some tips on how you should do it.
Even
That's
advice.
good enough. Yeah. That's fun. That's way more fun than, giving out a commission. Like, okay, you get to know this person, an artist, he talks to you, teaches you stuff. Anyway, he even gets happy when you do, like, if you show him your art, be like, okay, this is what I learned from you, this is what I did.
Mhm.
You're like, okay, nice, I did some good things. Even he's proud of himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good in a way, because in the end, if you continue to be like, oh, you just keep on doing it, and every day you wake up and be like, oh, today also the same shit. Nobody cared about anything. Nobody said anything to me, and then in the end, when you are literally doing your best, you are giving your best, but still not getting the results after probably a week, you're bound to get tired of it.
The topic is VTuber not collabing with each other. Like recently, there has not been that many collabs in the Indian
Yeah.
community.
Yes.
Like, where is everyone? Like, the last collab I saw was that Among Us collab that you guys did. Even
And
though I was not part of
dude,
it, I
you
really
are
enjoyed
idiot.
watching it.
You are a fucking idiot. I
Yeah,
invited you.
I didn't know that stupid game. I don't know how to play
You're
that game.
sus.
No, no, no.
Baka.
But I did
Sus.
love watching that thing. That's
Oh.
that's what made me happy. I was like, hey, so many people. I did not have to like open windows, different windows for each person. I can watch everyone play on one fucking screen. It's like, oh, different personalities in one video. Oh my god, good shit. But then it stopped, and it is the same thing. It's the same fucking game.
I think then we have Valorant, right?
Yeah, Valorant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Valorant collab. That was not that big as the
Nah, that
Among
was
Us
not
one.
that big because we have
Valorant collab was like wasn't even a collab at that point. We just had to force other people in. Like, let's play. Let's come. We have
like come on. I do my best. I organize
you did
events.
your best.
I ask people. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
we have this. Come on.
At certain
this is
point,
for
we just
you.
had to message other people. Hey, there is no VTuber. Just play this stupid game. You're gonna
like,
get this over with.
People think we do it for ourselves.
Like,
Like,
you know
they
how
think, like,
annoying it is to watch the same person play the same game for the 10th time. You can stop playing Destiny, stop playing Battlefield, dumbasses.
yeah, it's
Play
like
some good games.
people think that we do all of these events, all of these server promotions just for us. I'm like, are
Well,
you even dumb? What the fuck are we gonna do promoting a server with 3 hosts? If I wanted to promote myself, why not? I'll promote my own channel.
Yeah.
Bruh, if I wanted to promote myself, I wouldn't be at 49 subscribers on YouTube right now. I would
Yeah.
have just hopped into everyone's server,
Yeah.
posted my link, and be like, Tata, I don't
And
need
yeah,
you
same
anymore.
for me. Like, I wouldn't be sitting at like 400 or something. Like, people, I would have been like at 1K or 2K and stuff like that if I wanted to promote that badly. And also, if I wanted to promote that badly, all the 400 motherfuckers would have been in my chat, not 6 or 5.
Yeah. And there is a reason why my other channels are on way too many subscribers than this channel.
Wait, what about your other channels? You never talked about that.
Those are just normal channels that I have that I'm working on.
Probably
So-
a project for his.
No, it's like this
YouTube channel.
research. There's
Yeah.
this research thing that I'm doing on what YouTube likes to post, what doesn't. how much
Motherfucker
it
breaking down
promotes
the
and stuff.
algorithm, you guys.
Yes,
Just
I
take it
know
that
how the
way.
algorithm works.
Yeah.
If I start from I came into VTubing because I loved VTubing. It was not because I wanted to do it. It's like I wanted to know what this is and how the character moves and how you could make stuff. That's why I never judge a person based on his character. Like, I don't care if you use a freaking GIF to stream. I don't care if it doesn't move. I don't care. Just, I want to see you play. I want to see other people play with you. I want to see a lot of personality. I don't just want to sit there. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this person. Haha. Pew, pew, pew.
Wait,
It's
boring.
boring.
What was your point of view when you first saw me in your comments? I want to know.
It was so weird. It was like back then I did not knew any VTubers from India. Even though that's the reason I still have the Indian VTuber. Every time I stream, I have the play with the Indian YouTuber, or I play Valorant with the Indian VTuber, or Minecraft with Indian VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I added the Indian VTuber to my name, so that other people can search it.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, let's just say other person searched for Indian VTuber. I do pop up on that list. That's how Meow got to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's how I got to know like there are so many of us, and I did not even see one person there in all my YouTube shit.
Mhm.
No one does pop up on other channels. No one even pops up on the VTuber channel. It's like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So wait,
You have to
you
force.
just tell me how weird did you feel it like how weird was it?
It wasn't really weird. I knew there are gonna be people there. Like there is, I knew there were gonna some morons like me that just did not wanted to show their faces, that they would use some weird stuff. I was accepting, like I was new to the thing, so I was mostly accepting like, okay, there are gonna be better characters. There's gonna be better people, people with a lot of subscribers and stuff. But when I came in, I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Why isn't anyone above 2K, 3K?
Mm-hmm.
What was your idea on Joq? When you first
Joq, the reason I did not really think about Joq is because he doesn't stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
I never go on Twitch. Even if I have Twitch, I just pop up because someone else. Like if I am on Joq's stream on Twitch,
Yeah.
it's because Meow told me he's streaming, not because I got a notification. I literally go there, say hi, do whatever, like help him with the analytics, just showing Twitch that okay, this guy is active, he has chat. Just that helps him a lot, and then I leave. That's it. Plus, he does some weird stuff, such as that weird programming thing. I'm not gonna sit here 6 hours watching him reprogram a second app.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I stream
Yeah,
for 2
I'm
I
like-
have to work.
I'm like for me, whenever I come home, there are few Indian VTubers that I love to watch because it's like it feels like we are just in a room just talking in a VCs. I watch JoqniX's stream, watch Code stream. For me, Code streams are like super interesting. Like literally, they're amazing. Like,
Mhm.
and also we are gonna have a podcast episode with Code too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, be sure to check out for that. Yeah, and I probably watch some other VTubers from Indonesia, and there are some few VTubers from like
Nichi-sanji.
Niji Sanji are like corporate ones. I'm probably talking about indie ones because I'm obvious
Oh.
that if you talked about VSojo, people would know who
Oh
we're
yes,
talking about,
I
right?
love them.
And if
I
you
love them.
currently like suddenly, Mitch, if you talk about indie, do you think that people are gonna know who you're talking about? That's the
Like for me, it's like I'm on everyone's YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, I am on the chat. It's just I'm not typing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When I
He is
show
in
Meow-
every Indian VTuber. I watch his subs and I was like, bro, you're subscribed to every Indian VTuber? He's like, "Yeah."
And I watch every one of your videos, so just know that I am here. You could just search, be like, hey Mitch, what are you doing? I'll be
some
like,
Indian
yeah, I'm here.
VTubers are toxic. I will say this upfront. Some Indian VTubers
Yeah,
are
I
toxic.
still like there's so many VTubers with like 2-3 subs, and I'll be on the chat like, hey yo, what's up? Watch some of them and then leave. Nah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Just
by
like-
the
like
way,
the
this-
stream, comments on them,
you
and
know,
bye
this
bye.
is a thing. Some VTubers started this. They were like, some VTubers actually openly claim this, and some actually did this. They are like, oh, I'm stuck at 99 subs. I'm stuck at 88 or 888 subs or 999 subs. What should I do? I want to reach 1K. They're like, oh, you know what? This new thing, VTubing is booming. Shall we do it? Like, will you get subs? Like, yeah. Let's go. They just put VTuber. And we, stupid, innocent dumbasses, we go to their channel like, oh, you're a new VTuber. Welcome.
Oh yeah, that scam. That scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, stop using our hashtags if you're not a VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Let us gain some more subscribers. We'll come after you. Don't you think we will forget you?
Ah. Now
Just
we
listen.
note down. We note
Yes.
people down.
We
who
have
are
your
like,
name.
Yeah, like we keeps a tab on you. We
Yes, we're gonna come after you
Can't
once the
escape,
VTube.
Can't
Yeah.
escape.
Let us gain popularity once in India. Gonna be bad with you.
I'm just gonna come after you. You know, come at your house. I'm gonna open your pants, And
What?
The fuck?
get a fucking
What?
get a fucking rod or whatever you suppose a bat or
No,
something.
no.
I'm gonna be like,
I'll use a baseball bat to beat your ass.
I'll just beat your ass in such a
I'll,
way that
I'll
it will make
apply oil on
it
your
will
ass.
no
Don't
no
worry.
I'll beat your ass in such a way that will make this amount of noise, like super
Eh?
super harsh.
We did not hear anything.
You are not
So
Yeah.
you're not hearing. See, hear this.
hit me,
Be-
daddy.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
Maybe if we find a person that likes getting beaten up, we will run away. He's like, yes, harder. We're like, no, tata. And we'll gone. We'll never come to you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a problem where a lot of people were using the hashtag INVTuber. I've never used it, but a lot of Indian VTubers use it, and that's the reason we get to know you guys. It's like, okay, this guy has INVTuber in it, which means he's from India. There are people out there that use the hashtags are not the VTubers, and it's so annoying. It's the same reason, like a couple of months ago, I was trying to find like a used Tata Safari, right? So the problem with that is there is a song called Tata Safari. It's a Bhojpuri song. So whenever I used to go to hashtag Tata Safari, there were people dancing on that stupid song instead of, the car. That's the reason and the same thing is with BLM as well. Last year when the hashtag Black Lives Matter got popular, everyone started posting that black circle. So whenever you went to that hashtag, you would only see the black box. You would never see the problem that they are trying to convey to us. It backfired on them, saying, okay, post this black box if you were trying to support them. And every time you let's say you use that hashtag to gain information about what's happening, you just see that weird box, because a lot of celebrities did that, and Instagram started promoting their stupid post. It misleads
I think
people.
some people are like, like that Hindi reel that's been popping up recently though, like बेटे तुम्हारे जहाँ संबंध है ना वहाँ पे हमारे संपर्क है. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it creates a lot of confusion when we try to find new people and we just see normal VTubers. And it's like, okay, we have to sort through all of these people to get to the new people.
Yeah.
Oof. It's annoying. Stop using it, bitch.
Yes. But yeah, we've been talking so much, we forgot about the time.
Okay, and as we are talking all of this, ranting about the community, I think we did forget that, we do have limited amount of time and we don't want to make a fucking movie or documentary. It's just a pod. So, yeah, like, thank you for hearing us out. And I hope you guys did find it helpful. You guys did think that you can give the Discord server opportunity. You can give other people a chance in your career or in your life to help you, and if you don't want to, we can't really help you. It's up to you. It's your choice.
Yeah.
We just advise you.
Just try to talk to a lot of people. Let's try to play with a lot of people. Even if you're going to other communities such as the Indonesian, Malaysian, anything, just try to be with them instead of just sitting there on their servers. Talk to them, try to get collabs with them, get to know them. A lot of personality on your channel, which means a lot of personality will try to watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, boys, for being with me tonight. Thank you, Joq. And also thank you, Mitch. You guys have been such a, amazing experience and literally such an amazing person to spend time and talk with. If you don't know who these people are, try checking out the channel. Maybe you don't know who Joq is. Maybe you don't know who Mitch is. So
yeah, you don't even need to check out my channel. Just check the Virtualism Discord.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
Yeah, motherfucker looks like a ghost.
Yeah, you can see the general voice chat. That's me inside of it.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, if you want to join it, link in the description, boys.
Oh, Janai.
Oh, who the?
I'm not moving. I'm like not moving. I'm like, ooh, like
Moo,
ghost.
moo.
I'm like doing a ghost thing, like Mitch lurking. You're just
Yeah,
claiming
that's-
yourself as a cow. Oh yeah,
and
by the way,
yes.
this is an ongoing meme. Okay, Jock, because he's like says like that anime memes. Okay, he's like oh baka, like moo, like does that anime sounds effects.
Yeah.
We're
More
like
bug.
And we make
Yeah,
fun of him.
ooh.
A lot of people think we are like attacking him
yeah, no,
and
no.
shit.
We say him as a cow. Okay, just for joking, and a lot of people
Yeah,
are
shut
like,
the fuck up.
yeah, they're like, oh, are you guys having a quarrel? They think that we are attacking him, but
Nah,
it's funny.
this is the reason you need to be in the VC. You
Yes,
don't
you need
get
to
the
have
context.
the context because
Like-
when I say Jock, like you're a cow, he says you're dumb, and I'm like that's fine. We insult each other. It's good. Like having teasing each other. Like if you come in a VC and you see me and Mitch talk, and like you guys would be like literally blown. You know, they'll be like, wait, you guys call that a joke? That's an insult. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
like, we don't
that's a joke.
care.
I hear that
We
every day.
don't care. Yeah, if you do come to the VC, make sure you're like good with criticism because I'm gonna
Yes.
say it to your face.
I'm gonna say
There
it
is
to your
not
face.
gonna be like this sweet talk of me telling you, oh, this is how you should improve. I'll straight up tell your face how shitty you are.
Can I get some
Yeah, but-
please?
Yeah,
That
who
was
the
so
fuck
bad.
is this?
This is my sister. Yeah.
Okay. My sister's gonna talk now.
I can't do it.
It is so bad.
I know.
Oh,
I know. Just like my bank accounts.
yeah, we're like, Onecha. Doko.
Doko.
Onichan, suka plate.
Suka bliet, bitch. Rush
Maybe like,
B,
wait,
suka
can
bliet.
I let me try to do one. So like, Onichan.
This is not gonna work. It's so
Wait,
sad. Look at Call Stayed. Call Stayed here is gonna make the lolly voice.
Oh no. No.
My voice is way too high to do that stupid lolly voice. Oh, way too low. I'm stupid. So yeah,
Mm.
been fun hanging out with you. Do check the links. And do wait for the next podcast. We're gonna have a guest.
We have our podcast on Spotify. You can, if you don't
Yeah.
want to listen and watch the video, you can also check the Spotify. You want
Maybe
to
you
Mhm.
don't have enough time to
Mhm.
watch, so you could just hear it.
If you want any update, you can check out our Twitter. And we
Twitter.
also have our Instagram now. So yeah, might follow them because we randomly shout out people and artists there on Instagram. So
Shout out to our memer as well. That
Yeah,
runs our
DDSG.
Instagram channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Make sure you
makes
follow him on
content and
Twitter.
memes for us. Shout out to other people like Pandit, who was in
Handles
the
our
our
camera.
1 year celebration, our cameraman, and also helping
Yeah,
us
he's
with
our porn cameraman.
yeah, he
Don't
helps
worry.
us with a lot of aspects, helping, and also some of our mods and admins that
Yeah, shout
work
out to
together.
the boys.
Shout out to the whole team that's been
Yeah.
working to make this community actually worthy of the word community.
Maybe one day I will call you all a community. Maybe that day would make me a lot of
Maybe
make me happy.
one day, Mitch will say the word that everybody wanted to know. That everybody wanted to hear
Yeah.
from him. You did
Uh-huh.
good.
Yes. One day I'll appreciate all of you guys. Be like, nice.
Why don't you appreciate
look-
me?
No, you need more. You need more shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe reach 5K first, then we'll talk.
You know what? I'm out.
I'll see you guys later, boys.
Yeah.